Yo, quick announcement, me and some other YouTubers are giving away $100 in RP as well as the Razer Deathstalker Chroma keyboard, which is really awesome. If you want to enter, click on the link in the description, top line in the description, and you can find out how. So on with the video. Gragas and I have a long and loving relationship. We first became an item back in Season 1. I was actually just beginning to get really into League of Legends, and it seemed like a bright shining light of Polish love appeared in the darkness, in the form of Shushy, who showed me the way. Look at this majestic cosplay. He is the embodiment of everything that Gragas holds dear. Even his skill replication is perfect. Look at this! Holy shit. Holy fucking shit. I don't know what it is about Gragas players though. I just seem to fall in love with him. I mean, look at Scara. He plays Gragas. And look at him, he's just amazing. So if you main Gragas, my number is... Get on with the fucking video! Okay, yo, wait, yo, ho. So Gragas is a bit of a funny guy. He can be played either full AP, balls to the walls, or he can build tanky and soak up damage for days. Despite the fact that he probably weighs more than your average school bus, he actually has a ridiculous amount of mobility. He can fly around the map at ridiculous speeds with his body slam. You could just be minding your own business, fighting bot lane, and he's like... Now obviously there is not a lot of people that look like Gragas in real life, so I tried to recreate in a controlled environment the potential effects of a body slam. I would like to take this time to remind you all that this experiment was conducted by highly trained professionals and should not be tried at home. Also, this is Chemical. She's a a test dummy that will be used in this experiment. I found her in the dumpster behind the McDonald's one day when I was looking for leftovers, but honestly that's not really important right now. We're supposed to be doing science, so let's put on our protective equipment and let's get this experiment underway.
How can you see into my eyes like open doors?
Does that count as sex? So that's the body slam, that's it, you're done. Bada bing, bada fuck you, knock back in a slow.
Gragas, do a fucking barrel roll!
Gragas rolls a cask to the target location, which when exploding does a pretty decent chunk of damage, slows any enemies in the radius, and basically means that if Gragas has any sort of AP, he can farm from about 2 cities over without even needing to be in the lane. He can just put down his cask, and then he can be like, on a beach somewhere, just enjoying the good weather, and he doesn't even fall behind in CS. It will also slow the shit out of you, and sets him up pretty nicely to start diving towards you dick first. So just remember, when the cask starts coming, you better start running. His second spell, Drunken Rage, turns this fatty Boombaclati into a tank, reducing enemy damage by up to 18% at level 5. Oh wait, what? There's more of this? No, that sounds enough to be a full spell on its own, right?
No, it's not right, you're wrong!
Upon completing this channel, Gragas' next basic attack will do so much damage. Like, seriously, look at this. Up to 12% of the target's maximum health, up to 140 damage with a 30% AP ratio. Jesus Christ, start digging your grave, because when this hits you, it will make you so drunk that your great-great-great-grandchildren are going to be feeling that hangover. It just seems so unfair that a spell that makes you so tanky also makes you deal a ridiculous amount of damage. I mean, especially if you build a Lich Bane, then oh my god, let's not talk about this. Let's just cut next. Explosive Cask is Gragas' ultimate. I like to call it the pussy button though, as it only really seems to be used as a disengage, because literally nobody except like 3 people on Earth can actually use this ulti like a beast. You use it when the enemy team is trying to engage on you and you're like, press it! And then your enemies go away because they're like, I ain't got time for this shit. It does a pretty decent amount of damage though too, so it's either a disengage or you see an enemy trying to sneak away from the fight and you're like, that's my kill. So you throw the ulti to steal it or grab it from a long distance because you're a butthole. So I left this part for last because honestly it just seems almost too bullshit to be true. If you don't know, Happy Hour is Gragas' passive. Basically, it lets him heal a little bit of his health each time he casts a spell on a short cooldown. That is, if your idea of little is this. 4% of your health every 8 seconds. Wait though, grab a Spirit's Visage and you're healing almost 10% of your maximum HP. Yep, that sounds like a good idea, right? Good job. Well done, Riot. Thank you very much for that one. Overall, Gragas used to be one of my favourite champions in League of Legends, which is the reason I actually made this video. I feel like it's so much easier to identify flaws in the things that you love, because you're passionate about them, you care for them, you just want to see the best for those characters. And I mean, Shushi though. Oh god. Oh, you sexy motherfucker. Hey guys, thank you very much for watching this video. If you want to watch the rest of the series, Why I Hate, you can go ahead and click on the annotation above, you know, the guy getting absolutely wrecked by Shushi that's on screen right now. You can also click on the link in the description to be taken to the playlist. They're all really funny, so I think you'll really love them. Thank you guys so much for watching this video. Thank you for watching. Have a great day.